forwarded to this committee.
Mr.
So,
Chair,
yes.
I am not here to make a judgment as to whether Commissioner Lisada or the chairperson is the one talking the truth, telling us the truth. But that particular Zoom does not make any sense.
Because we cannot hear the... but
We
that
cannot
was-
even hear it. And
Yeah.
nobody will testify that that is a complete and religious transcription of what really happened.
No, the Honorable
Mr.
Marcoleta,
Chair.
that is the
Mr.
production
Chair.
of the committee based on the submission.
Mr. Chairman, ito bang pinadala nilang Zoom that we have seen is the same video that you were saying a while ago?
Yes.
Pareho po ba yan?
Yes.
Can we also get the transcript? Para at least maliwanag po yung ating
No.
napapanood.
Okay. Let me just clarify to the committee. That is the official video. Now, the portion of the Philhealth hearing, that is the part. So
Okay.
it was not, because if we will look at the entire video, that would be how long, Honorable Chairman Bala, for 3 hours that you had that meeting?
Mr. Chairman, what I'm trying to say, para magkaroon po tayo ng clarity, sa pinapanood po natin video, let's get the transcript and the portion of that what have been shown.
Okay.
Para
Ganito lang po.
makita po natin yung at maintindihan po natin.
Wala po tayong judgment doon sa nangyari. Ang sinasabi ko lang as a fact, ito yung sinabi based on the video, unless you contest the video which you submitted. Do you contest that video?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Honorable
before we
Remulla.
continue, have all the witnesses been put under oath?
I'm sorry, you're correct. I stand corrected. May we request the, ma'am, pasensya na po, but you would have to take the oath, and all the guests here in plenary at yung mga bago po nating guest in Zoom, if we may request you to take your oath before we continue with our proceedings. Comsec, can you conduct the administer the oath? So ordered.
Can I ask all the spokespersons here in plenary, spokesperson, and those who I assume, to please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth before this joint congressional inquiry? So help you God. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. So sa pagpapatuloy, inuulit ko po yung Zoom video. Factual po yun, submission nyo po yun. Of course, hindi na po natin ibibigay yung buo kasi 3 oras po ata kayo o 4 hours po yan. Yun ho yung portion sa Philhealth. Diba? Ang nakalagay po doon that, if I'm not mistaken, ma'am, and you can correct me, na let's make sure that the information, wag nating ikalat, no? Or ganyan na public. At nakalagay doon sa phrase na sinabi nyo, pati yung in aid of legislation.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
as what I've said a while ago, para medyo kasi hindi nga po natin masyadong madinig kung ano yung mga sinabi. Baka naman pwede makita natin yung transcript, yung portion na sinabing yon, i-highlight po nila para makita po natin kung ano yung sinabi po nila, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. As requested by the Honorable Fernandez, can you do that for us as we are conducting? Pero yun nga po, again, it's a factual thing, no? Yun lang lumabas na video. It's up to you to reply to that. Pero yun po yung talaga narinig na yung information itago hindi maitago ba? Ano bang word na ginamit niyo, ma'am? In aid of legislation, kasama ho yun. Any investigation, including in aid of legislation. As requested by Honorable Fernandez, kindly give us the portion of that in transcript form.
Mr. Chair, can we set aside first the video? I'd like to take advantage of the presence of the chairperson of the CSC because there were a lot of pending questions earlier in our hearing that were left unanswered. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Marcoleta, just for the record, so yun po yung actual video. So ano man po yung naging interpretation dyan, sa inyo na po yan namin iniiwan. But sinasabi mo, Chairman Bala, this morning, wala po kayong ganyang intensyon. In Zoom, may ganitong nakitang video, and but your presence here and the submission of documents, nagpapasalamat po kami. So with that, the Honorable Marcoleta, if you will allow.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Marcoleta, if you will allow.
Chairperson Bala, earlier in our hearing, there came up certain awards that CSC given to certain personnel of Philhealth, more specifically, the one that created the database as well as the one who managed the information technology. It was already admitted by a particular officer of Philhealth that those awards came from Philhealth. I want you to confirm whether or not you really gave those awards specifically to the one who developed the IT or the database and the one managing the information technology. It is on record already. We want your confirmation.
Yes, Your Honor. And annually, we have
Tama na po
approved-
yun. Yes na lang po
Yes,
yun.
okay.
What is the basis for giving those awards?
There are criteria, Your Honors.
What are the criteria?
Ah. Sorry. I don't remember because there are 3 categories of awards being given.
You don't remember the criteria?
One is Dangal ng Bayan Award.
Yes.
Okay. The second is Pag-asa Award. The third is the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award.
Okay.
Okay. So those are the 3. Yes, Your Honor.
So you don't remember the criteria for giving the awards, right?
If I do remember, when it talks about the Dangal ng Bayan Award, it should be in line with the RA 6713.
Pag tinanong natin, you do not remember, kasi sinabi mo, you don't remember now the criteria,
Oo.
para madali po tayo.
Okay. Yung details ho.
Okay.
Yung details, wala po akong ditong dala.
Okay, but earlier, President Morales of Philhealth, in the earlier hearing, also admitted that the root of corruption in Philhealth can be traced to a fragmented database, as well as the need to upgrade information technology, gadgets, and all this. That is on record. Now, it does not jibe with the pronouncement of the president of Philhealth with the act of CSC demonstrating the awards, giving an award to a department and to somebody who developed the database and IT, whatever those criteria are, already moot and academic, because the president of Philhealth already admitted that the root of corruption can be traced to the lack of equipment to upgrade the information technology as well as the database. Yun po yung nangyari. There was also an admission, Madam, that Philhealth at some point in time also requested that a particular qualification should be waived by Philhealth, particularly on certain managerial positions. Kasi po, sa rule ninyo, pag salary grade 24, master's degree yata ang pinapanagutan ninyo. Do you confirm the admission of one of the officers of Philhealth that when they requested for the waiver of that qualification, you granted the request? Do you confirm that? Inadmit na po nila eh.
May I request Assistant Commissioner
Why,
Rosillo?
Madam? You are not competent to answer my question and you would like to
Okay.
revert to your Assistant Commissioner?
Okay. No, it's not. Okay, let me clarify, Your Honor. Based on our records.
Madam, may I repeat?
Yes.
That particular fact was already admitted by one of the officers of Philhealth, that they requested certain qualifications to be waived. Now, I want you only to confirm that. That is not hard to do.
As far as our records, Your Honor, there is no request for exemption.
Oh, okay. Vice President Mas, ikaw ang nagsabi noon. I can still recall.
Hi, sir.
VP
Where are
Mas is
you?
recognized.
There's a resolution.
You made a request, di ba? Sinabi mo sa amin. Now,
This
the
is the
chairperson of CSC is denying it. Sino nagsasabi sa inyo ng totoo?
VP Mas, kindly kindly turn on your mic for the record.
It's resolution number 20000282, and this is signed by Chairman CSC.
Can you please show that to the chairperson of CSC to remind her that there was really a request And the request was granted?
May request ho at ginrant. Not only just a request, but granted request. Granted.
Kaya nga.
Oh, pinayag. Oh.
Pinapo-confirm ko lang sa kanya.
There's no, but there's no exemption, ha? Okay. Oo. Your Honor, the
Yes, Chairman Bala.
the request was the amendment of the qualification standards for the Executive Vice President, Chief Operating Officer position in the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation.
Oh.
So we are saying here that it was more of an amendment, and here in qualification standards, we have already set.
Yes, Madam.
Yes.
Those amendments which you admitted or approved gave rise to the lowering of qualification. Kasi nga dapat master's degree sila eh. For example, Dr. Pargas, sa kanyang posisyon ngayon as Senior Vice President, dapat meron siyang master's degree. Sang-ayon na rin sa qualification ninyo. Kaya lang inapprove ninyo yung request to amend that. Kasi Dr. Pargas, kahit na hindi master's degree, pwede siyang mag-hold ng posisyon. Yun po yung punto. So ang lumilitaw po kasi, Mr. Chair, yung pong qualification na hinihingi ng batas, siguro tama naman yun. Kasi pinag-uusapan natin, sinupin natin ang pondo ng Philhealth. So kinakailangan pati yung tagabantay, pati yung nandun, ibigay natin yung qualification na hinihingi ng batas. Pero kayo po, imbes na po panindigan ninyo yung striktong pananagutan na yon, nag-request ang PhilHealth, bakit na lang ninyo binaba kagad ang qualification? So kaya po siguro, isa ito sa mga paraan kung bakit nagkakaganito ang PhilHealth. Madam Chairperson,
Okay. Thank you.
ako po, sasabihin ko na sa inyo ito. Naalala po ninyo nung nakarang budget hearing na kung saan sinabi ko sa inyo na merong isang principal sa Tarlac na ako mismo ang nagpakunukala para sa isuspindihin ng DepEd. Ako po mismo, sapagkat nakita ko, panahon ng eleksyon, nagkunwari siya na tulungan niya isang bata na walang tuition fee, pero humingi siya ng pera sa isang kandidatong mayor ng Tarlac. Yun po ay pinatawan ng grave misconduct ng DepEd. At siya po ay nagkaroon po ng kaso. Sa makatwid, tatanggalin na po siya. Ang ginawa po niya, nag-appeal siya sa CSC. Sa inyo po. Kasi po, ang may problema naman dito, kayo, yun pong grave misconduct na nilatag ng DepEd, ginawa na lamang ninyo na simple misconduct. So ang nangyari po, sinuspindi nyo lamang ng 3 months, ayun, nakabalik na naman yung teacher. Bakit po ganun kayong magdesisyon? Nakiusap ako sa iyo, Madam Chairperson. Sabi ko, ako ang personal na nag-asunto doon sapagkat hindi ko kayang sikmurain yung ganung gawain. Principal pa naman, hihingi ng pera sa kandidato, kunwari lang, para ipantustos kunwari doon sa bata na walang tuition fee. Pero kayo nakita ninyo, simple misconduct. Nakita ng DepEd, grave misconduct. So nakabalik po yung teacher. Hindi po ngayon nag-file ng motion for reconsideration yung abogado ng DepEd na sinungaling. Alam po ninyo nung kausap ko siya, hinihintay ko lamang po kanya na tanggapin ko yung decision ng CSC para mag-file po ako ng motion for reconsideration. Alam po ninyo nung tinetext niya ako, 1 buwan na pala na nasa kanya yung motion, yung decision ninyo, pero hindi siya nag-file ng motion for reconsideration. Magkakasabwat eh. Kinausap ko po kayo. Sabi ko, kung ayaw niyang mag-file ng motion for reconsideration, ako ang magpa-file. Sapagkat constituents ko naman yung mga tao sa Tarlac na nagbigay sa akin ito para lamang panagutan ng teacher na yan. Anong sabi niyo sa akin? Anong sabi po ninyo sa decision ninyo? You denied my motion for reconsideration because sinabi ninyo, I have no personality to file the motion for reconsideration. Why? I am an elected official representing those people in Tarlac. I have no personality. Ito po yung problema ninyo eh. Unang-una, basahin po ninyo yung desisyon. Walang takwent-takwentang desisyon. Sasabihin ko na po sa inyo, kung sino man ang mga abogadong kinasangkapan ninyo, pinalitan ninyo grave misconduct into simple misconduct. Bakit? Ano po ang tingin niyo sa ginawa ng teacher na yon? Yung paghingi ng pera sa panahon ng eleksyon, simple misconduct, Madam Chairperson? At nung ako'y mag-motion for reconsideration, sabi mo, I have no personality to file sapagkat tinrato mo lamang ako na witness? Between the words of Commissioner Lisada and your word, I think I can make a judgment already. Madam Chairperson, I am sorry, pero ito yung ayaw namin eh. Takipan na kayo ng takipan eh. On April 15, 2019, 8 personnel of Philhealth who were charged for administrative offenses wrote you a letter. Would you confirm that?
Chairman Bala.
Your Honor, may I request
I am asking you to confirm whether or not it is true. Sometime in April of last year, 8 officials of Philhealth, most of them are regional vice presidents, charged administratively. They wrote you an official letter asking you if you can meet with them, if you can give them an audience, a simple audience. Do you confirm that letter?
I don't. Okay, Your Honor,
Do you confirm that letter, Madam? Hindi mo alam? I can show you that letter. It was received by your office.
Yeah. Usually, when it's received by my office, we usually refer it immediately to the Office of Legal Affairs, Your Honor.
So why don't you do it? If it
Chairman
is
Bala,
true that it's referred to your office, why can't you recognize it? You don't even know it.
Chairman Bala, ito hong hearing natin ngayong umaga ay upo lang sa Philhealth. And ang thinking po namin, siyempre ho, nakaipon sa inyo lahat ng mga issues pertaining to Philhealth. Like for example, yung request ng board, sinasabi nila meron, sabi nyo wala. Yung pala, nandyan yung letter, meron. Yung kaso ng Malo, we would think you're ready with that. Dahil ito lang naman ang pag-uusapan natin.
Yung sinabi ko, if you read ho dun sa yung una na case tungkol dun sa request for amendment, it's more of amendment. It's very clear in the decision of the commission. Okay, and this was signed, both of us, Commissioner Lisada and myself. So there's the qualification standards states education, master's degree or certificate in leadership and management or CPRO, completion of degrees of Bachelor of Laws and Doctor of Medicine or Career Executive Service. And I think when we mentioned bachelor's degree in accountancy, that was additional. It's not an amendment, Your Honor. We still maintain the master's degree or certificate in leadership and management, completion of the degrees of Bachelor of Laws and Doctor of Medicines or Career Executive Service or Career Executive eligible shall be considered to have met the master's degree requirement. And there was this resolution that was mentioned here, that completion of the degrees of bachelor, this is on page, so we mentioned, Your Honor, na it's not just the Bachelor of Laws, but should already include the bachelor's degree in accountancy.
Ano po bang tuntunin kapag ka salary grade 24? Sa tuntunin ng civil service, di ba master's degree?
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
Your Honor. Kasi ang requirement ng...
Ano po yung salary grade ni Dr. Pargas? Dr. Pargas, ano salary grade mo?
Mr. Chair, salary grade 28 po.
Oh. Sa tuntunin ng CSC salary grade 24, dapat master's degree. Salary grade 24. Wala siyang master's degree, di ba? 28. Mas mataas pa nga yun eh.
Doctor of Medicine.
Huwag na natin pag-usapan ng detalye na yan, Madam Chairperson. Alam mo, kukunti lang ang panahon namin eh. Ito yung sinasabi namin. Yung dapat sana natuntunin ay dapat ninyong panagutan. Hindi ganun lamang. Masyado kayong maluwag pagka Philhealth. Kasi minsan Philhealth, pupunta sa CSC yung opisyal ninyo. Meron yata ngayon, Mr. Chair, no, opisyalis o attorney 4 yata o attorney 5 ng civil service galing sa Philhealth. Pero itinatanong ko po sa inyo kanina, Madam Chairperson, may sumulat sa inyo 8 inasunto, administrative charges na PhilHealth officials. Nakiusap po, sumulat sa inyo na kung po pwede sana ibigyan nyo sila ng audience. Binigyan nyo po ba sila ng audience? April po yun, 2019. Bakit po? Ba tayo yung kausapin? Ito nga po nakikita namin merong pagkakasalungatan
Okay.
Merong grupo dito, merong grupo doon. So kapag ang grupo wala siyang tulay sa inyo, ganun po yung nangyayari.
If you can give us the names, Your Honor, because they're just, we have many cases that are in our folders right now. So who are these people? Because we have a list of the pending.
Madam, ang sinasabi ko pong sulat was received by your office on April 25, 2019. Sulat po ito ng 8
Yes.
sa mga naasunto. Humihiling sa inyo ng konting panahon. Ang tinatanong ko po, hindi pala ninyo alam to Bakit? Baka naman hindi ka panalig po ninyo ito, kaya hindi man lang nyo.
Okay.
Kasi po kami, may sumulat ng gano'n, nakikiusap. Hindi po pwedeng hindi namin harapin
Your Honor, may I, again, what is the date that was received? Because I have a list here.
April 20,
April 25,
2019.
2019.
April 5.
Ang petsa po ng sulat, April 24, 2019. O tinago po siguro ng mga kasamahan ninyo dahil sa baka hindi nila kabalahibo itong mga ito. Ito po yung nahalata namin Kaya nga po malinaw, parang talagang may sinusuppress talaga dyan Pagkatapos makikinig po kami sa isang video na hindi naman namin alam kung sinong kumuha niyan. Maubos lang po yung panahon namin.
Okay. April.
Honorable Marcoleta.
Based, Your Honor,
Nahanap po ninyo?
all the documents that passes through me, I won't remember, especially now that you're talking about 2019. But if you can tell us, Your Honor, the names of those, because you were saying April.
Mr. Chair, ako pa po ngayon ang magiging messenger. Ako pa pala ang magbibigay sa kanila sa mga tweet, tinanggap ng kanilang opisina, talagang hindi in-actionan. Malinaw naman po dito Resibado
Yeah.
At any rate, Honorable Marcoleta, maybe we can request yung po mga nagsulat na yon and the nature of yung nature nung kanilang pagsulat sa PhilHealth at pwede nating forward through the committee.
Yeah.
Honorable
Mr. Chair,
Marcoleta,
tapusin ko na lang kasi
Yes.
PhilHealth lang naman ito. Mamaya na po sa ibang...
Oo.
Tungkol po doon sa hindi pag-file ng MR nung tamad na abogado ng DepEd na yon. Wala po kayong ginawa kasi ang ayaw naman yung kilalanin yung motion for reconsideration ko Dininay nyo yung aking MR, kaya yung principal na yon namamayagpag. Nakabalik po.
Oo.
Nakabalik. Iyon po ba'y mabuti sa public service? Ang aking pong motion for reconsideration, inayawan ninyo. Ibig sabihin, ginamit nyo technicality. Meron kayong ginamit na jurisprudence, ni kesyo ni ganito. Hindi po kami magkapareho nung kasong sinight ninyo I am an elected representative of the people. Nagkataon po party list ako. Nationwide po kami. Nationwide po kami. Anong sinabi po ng abogado ninyo na gumawa niyan? Wala akong personality. Can you imagine that? Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman,
Honorable Marcoleta.
pwede mo bang pahiram sa akin yung martilyo mo para bumaba lang? Kasi pagka ganito, Napakasimple po ng pinag-uusapan. Tingnan po ninyo dahil sa ginawa ninyo, nakabalik yung principal na yon. Namamayagpag.
Session suspended. Hearing resumed. May I request,
Mr. Chairman,
pwede bang pakiusapan yung ating mga kasama rito sa plenary? Bigyan niyo po ng tubig si Honorable Marcoleta. Honorable Marcoleta is recognized.
Ako muna.
Sala? Sige, medyo patatawa na lang ako, Mr. Chair. Kasi pagka kasi hawak ko yung martilyo mo, yan ang papakalma sa akin. Alam naman ni Congressman Barbers yan, kasi matagal ko ng barkada yan. I will wind up, Mr. Chair. Ang nakikita po ninyo is a pattern. Imbes na po ang civil service talagang gawin ang tungkulin, ituwid ang pagkakamali, silang maging kasangkapan para palutangin ang totoo. Lalong-lalo na sa Philhealth, ang pagsisinop, pangangalaga, pagproteksyon ng fund, kailangan-kailangan. Kailangan bang ang isang constitutional body kagaya ng CSC, dapat sila yung malaki ang ano diyan ang contribution ang pagtulong Wag din yung pabababain po yung standard po ng mga taong pinagtiwalaan po na sila ang magkukumpuni o sila yung magsisinop ng pondo ng Philhealth. Pataasin pa nga dapat natin Ang pattern kasi malinaw Mr. Chair. Napakilaki ng pattern. Nakikita ko yung sa buwatan, mga Philhealth, mga DepEd. Parang yung ikagagaling, ayaw nila Yung ikagaganda ng takbo ng bureaucracy, parang ayaw nila Pati ba naman ako, tatanggihan naman ako na wala raw akong personalidad na file ng motion for reconsideration na inilalaban ko na nga, maling-mali na nga yung principal na yun.
Thank you.
Yun lamang po, Mr.
Marcoleta.
Chair.
Maraming salamat, Honorable
Mr.
Marcoleta.
Chair,
Deputy Speaker Dan Fernandez,
tatanong ko lang po
recognized.
sana kung since nagkaroon po kayo ng parang hearing with all your commissioners and those from DOJ as well about dun sa mga pending cases ng Philhealth ay lahat po ba ng mga pending na kaso na to nasaan na po ba to? Nasa inyo po ba to? Or naipadala nyo na po sa DOJ?
Yes, we did, Your Honor. And yesterday, we also already forwarded the list to the secretariat of this committee, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, did we ask for the copies of nung rin also, the mga pending cases?
Nandito na po. Sinumitin na ng Civil Service Commission yung pending cases nila at pati yung mga past cases na hiningi po natin.
Yun lamang po, Mr. Chairman. Maraming salamat po.
Mr. Chairman,
Honorable Demulya.
I want to ask the Chairperson Bala about the PhilHealth qualification.